What's up, tribe, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me again. If you're new here, my name is Mariah, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to accomplish this hairstyle, and this video is sponsored by To All My Black Girls. First, you're going to start off by prepping the hair. These are their Kinky Coarse 16-inch clip-ins, and really what you're just going to do is give it a nice condition, or you can deep condition it or co-wash it, however you prefer to do it. I'm just using an argan oil conditioner along with an argan oil conditioning spray and shine. This makes the hair really pop and makes it look very lush. Now, while you're co-washing, you want to finger detangle the hair, especially since this is the Kinky Coarse line, the key word being that coarse. You don't want to use a brush. A brush is going to cause you to pull out more of the strands of hair. It's going to cause additional shedding, and it's really important that you just treat the hair very gently. Like I said, they are extensions, but you still need to be very gentle with them. So finger detangling is the best method to go about prepping this hair. Once you finish co-washing the hair, you're just going to squeeze the excess water out. Again, do this very gently. You don't want to create any extra frizz. And then you're going to go ahead and spray some of that argan oil directly onto the hair and just kind of work it through a little bit and evenly distribute it between all of the clip-ins. After that, you're just going to hang each clip-in to air dry. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and prep my own hair. My hair is freshly washed and blow dried out. So these are the things you're going to need to use. Small rubber bands, edge control, you can use whichever works best for your hair type, got to be glued, freeze spray, a rat tooth comb, and lastly some hair clips. Now here comes the fun part, parting your hair. Now because I have taper sides, I have to spend a little bit more time sectioning out the parts of my hair that are short from those that are much longer. But once I've sectioned them out, I am just going to clip those tapered sides down to keep that hair out of my way so that I can go ahead and do the top. Next, I'm going to split my hair into a front section and a back section. This is going to make it way easier for styling purposes because the back section is mainly going to be used for the volume of the buns. Then I'll split that section again by just creating a part straight down the middle. While I'm parting, I'm just going to go ahead and apply some oil to my scalp just to keep things nice and lubricated. This also helps with conditioning my hair as well. And then I'm going to take some rubber bands and just apply some oil to those as well. This protects your hair from breakage. And then I'm just going to start parting my hair into various sections to prep it for the twist. Now that I have a section ready, I'm just going to take my Ebon Edge Control Gel and I am going to put that around the section, basically just to keep the section all together. It's going to hold it really well. It's also going to make it look a lot more sleek once I go to put the rubber band in. And then I place a rubber band on the hair and then just pull it so that it's nice and taut. And then you'll pretty much repeat these steps for each section of your hair. Okay, so now for the actual twist. So you're gonna take each section and just do a 2-strand twist. You're going to also want to add some more of that edge control. This is really just going to help to hold those hairs in place. Once you've completed your twist, you're just going to cross that over to the next section, and really you're just going to grip the both of them and make sure that you don't have any other hair mixed in there, because it's going to make it much harder to accomplish this style. And then you're just going to put a rubber band to connect and secure the two sections, and then you just repeat the same steps for the rest of your head. Now that I'm finished with the front of both sides, I'm going to start working on the buns. So I am just going to continue that middle part to split my hair sections in two, and then I'm just going to put my actual hair in a miniature bun. Now that I have my hair in two puffs, I'm going to start focusing on my tapered side. So I'm going to grab my Got To Be Glued spray and start just spraying that all pretty much around the perimeter of your sides. Also right here, I'm using a very hard bristle brush just to kind of work that product in. And then I will go back in with my ebon gel and put that on the sides of my hair as well. And these two products work fairly well together as far as laying down your sides. It may not look like it now, but once you put the products in and then tie your hair down, it'll all pretty much fall into place. And then you're just going to wrap a scarf around the front and sides of your hair. Don't really worry about that back portion just yet, because you're going to come back to that later on. This is just to get the hair to start laying down. Okay, now for the clip-ins. So you have the clip-ins, and what you're going to do is just make sure that your hair is in two confined buns. They don't have to be super tight or anything like that. Actually, the looser they are, the better, because it'll give you more volume. And then you'll just use the combs on the clip-ins to basically secure the hair to your own hair. So you're just going to push those combs in and do this all the way around the buns. You are going to have to kind of rotate the hair in order to clip them all in. And this part can be a little bit tricky initially, but once you get the hang of it, it's super simple and super fast. Once it's all clipped in, you're just going to start forming your buns by taking small amounts of hair and wrapping them around and then securing them with a bobby pin. You might have to keep pulling hairs out just to kind of get them to be in the proper place, but you're going to use quite a few bobby pins just to make sure that they are all secure in there. Then you're going to take a second clip in and do the same exact process on the same side. This is going to add volume to your buns as well as cover up those parts that you probably didn't really quite form correctly the first time. So that's why I said it's not that big a deal for your first clip in for you to make it look perfect, because you're going to cover it up with another clip in anyway. The main thing that you want to focus on when you're done is making sure you've taken at least 1 to 2 pieces of the hair to wrap around the perimeter and the base of your clip-ins. This is going to cover up that weft or that track basically. That way it blends with your hair, it looks way more natural, and like I said, you're going to have to use a few bobby pins to secure it down. It's not that hard to cover them up, but you do have to kind of finesse the hair a little bit to make sure that those wefts are not showing. Okay, so now I'm going to take my scarf back off so I can just go ahead and address the back. As you guys can see, it's so puffy, but look at the sides. The sides are all sleek and slicked down with no issues whatsoever. I missed a bobby pin, got to tuck that back in. But when it comes to the back, you're going to repeat the exact same process. You're going to spray some of that freeze spray on. You're going to brush it in just so that it dampens the hair a little bit, because it is going to hold it, but you do need to make sure there's enough product on there to start. And then you're going to go back in and just add some more ebon gel, and you're going to brush all of that straight down. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, because once you tie the scarf on, it's all going to lay down. And one mistake that I made was tying it too tight in the back. It kind of created a little bit of a hump, so I had to redo it a couple of days later just to make sure my hair looked actually flat versus a deep wave. But once, like I said, you do all of that and go to sleep, or you can leave your hair tied up for a couple of days. This is the end result. It's a really cute, really fun hairstyle, and it's super simple to do. I am not the best at doing hair in general, so you know, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give us a huge thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye.